Hello. Welcome. I have some interesting messages coming through. Very interesting. It feels like somebody is now certain of something. They're sure. They're like, wow. Okay. I hope you all are doing well. I was being chided by one of my guides earlier that I could do better at welcoming everyone into this space. My style is kind of like, yeah, come in, grab a chair. All right, this is what we're doing. All right, so would anyone like a glass of milk? No? Just playing. Oh my. Someone is on the verge of speaking a truth. Someone is inspired to open up. Someone is getting karma intensely. And this is going to play out in so many ways. And the great thing is that you don't have to lift a finger for it to happen. Okay? There's something that could come in very suddenly, like a thunderbolt, a message that you get. Okay, there's some sort of a common enemy that somebody has with another person, in a sense of somebody wanting some protection, okay, or just to feel fortified. And if somebody told you what their kink was, or like you figured it out, maybe you figured out their kink is feeding off of the energy centers of their following. Okay, whatever that would be, whatever that kink is. I'm not talking about consensual experiences, okay? But if they asked you, then your kink maybe would be a totality of harmony. If you believe, if you have a suspicion that I was going to say something else, you would be correct. Okay. Things are flowering, things are ripe. Somebody is like, holy mother of all. I feel like whoever you're dealing with is very much blown away by what they're experiencing. On some level, they're like, whoa, this is amazing. On another level, they're like, how is it that you're so calm and centered and delivering this guidance with so much patience? Like you're helping somebody out, right? But at the same time, it's like whatever they are being inspired to do also has them wondering if you're crazy. Okay. What is that? Flowering. Because of like, it's like, it comes down to kind of, all right, your faith. Oh, did I? Uh-oh, I might have to edit that out. Because I saw boobies. Gosh. I don't want to have to draw a bikini on this dear creature. No, something is flowering. There's a new chapter beginning, and it's beautiful. And it's like, this must be too good to be true. What's the catch? Like, kind of that energy. And it's like, this feels crazy. Is this happening? So I do see here that this person goes through a cycle of like trying to work themselves up to have the courage to express something. They're like, on one hand, maybe they tell themselves that they've just got to do everything by themselves. But it's like, there's also this very, right? There's a person here who understandably is having a hard time processing what they're feeling. They keep reminding themselves to keep breathing, just keep breathing. They know that there is a ticking time clock, whatever that means for you, for them to express something and like express the fullness of it, the whole truth. Roots and up. Hell, maybe even below the roots. So this person is going through a lot where it's like you're recognizing that there's some kind of a sacred connection here. It's beyond physical and it's beyond sexual even. It's like spiritual. There's a sanctity to something that is being seen. And this just blossoming flower right there. And it's like this person is contending with this person is just sitting with all of that. Okay, this person's sitting with the gravity of like something that is so deep. And they're looking at themselves in comparison to whoever I'm talking to. They're like inspired by you, but scared of you. They don't know, however this person appears to be in their day-to-day life, they feel like they're broken. Like they're just something about them feels unlovable, okay? And it talks about this feeling, this person's feeling of waking up every morning and just feeling uncertain about what life is going to bring. And this is a very old issue that this person has had. It's just something that is always there. It's always there. Oh, okay. It's always there. Okay. Hold on, let me step in. I'm feeling this person's energy more. What about your body? What about your body? What about your body has to do with you feeling like you cannot be loved? What about your body? Clinging to the past. So something that may have happened in the past to their body. What is this? Schizophrenia. Okay. Give me one more before I confirm. To confirm before I say anything. No thingness. something from this person's past, something that happened to this person. Maybe like this person has suffered from mental health issues and they haven't told you about the particularities of that. There's kind of like schizophrenia, no-thingness, that kind of like, oh man, I'm getting that this person could have had some kind of a breakdown at some point, okay? And maybe it was brought on by love, like a love relationship that went horribly wrong. Or maybe it was like just this feeling that this person has of nihilism versus like wanting to do everything. It's like a sense of competing, like this, it's like all of this stimuli, all of this energy, all of these thoughts, and then on the other hand, there's the void. On the other hand, there's the void. And it's like, well, what is all this? Okay, it's almost like somebody's like, what is all this? What's all this blah? I don't know if this person got like made fun of or something because of like, I don't know. It's like, so it feels maybe a little bit out of reach, or maybe we're not meant to know. But there's something that this person really struggles with or has. But whatever this is, it's left this person feeling like, well, it's like you remind this person of when they were courageous. You remind them of this courage that they had when they were younger, and how they're hiding this part of themselves now because of something that happened to them in the past. It's like they're hiding maybe how they're different, okay? It's like they think they're maybe crazy, schizophrenic, but they're like, something tells me this person could be very intuitive or like psychic in some way, okay, having to do with Aquarius energy in particular, or whatever. Okay, whatever. But this person, just something about them, it's like they feel like it's so wrong. Or it's like they don't want you to see this part of themselves. But you need to know, like, this person sees you as like a rainbow, as a unicorn, kind of like a rare creature. And it's like you remind them of the parts of themselves that they're suppressing because of something that happened to them in the past. What happened? If we're meant to know. Prophecy. This card has been coming through. What happened in the past? There was a prophecy. Of what? Ruins. A prophecy that something would be laid in ruins. There's a lot of fear here. Oh man. This person is like, I'm like in there. This person has like, whoever I'm dealing with, whoever I'm like kind of, I don't know if it's like, if I'd say it's channeling, but it's like whoever I'm kind of like seeing into, they're contending with something really serious about themselves right now. Authority figure. Oh no. This person wants something different than what they've had. You need to know that. They don't want to be stuck in this place. They don't want to be stuck in this. They are being, I would say, energetically held against their will. I don't know that they're actually physically held against their will, but energetically. There's some kind of force that is in this person's life, possibly an authority figure, okay? At some point, this person could have used a lot of guilt and shame on this individual, or called their dreams crazy, or like made them think that what they were excited to do in life, that was out of reach for them for some reason, according to whoever said this. And there's something here that somebody has said to somebody about their life. Something that somebody has sort of written onto this person's, it's like kind of on the back of their eyes. Every time they close their eyes, it's like playing on the screen of what somebody told them their life would be if they didn't follow the protocol. In some way or another, this person has a deep fear implanted in them by authority figures. Now, sometimes people mean well and they put fears in your head. Sometimes they mean well, they're just trying to so-called protect you. And then sometimes it's like, well, let's see. If I were to do what this person says and to live my life in that way, versus maybe how I am more naturally inclined to want to live my life, how does this person giving me the advice benefit from my choice? So you have to ask yourself that, because listening to biased sources, which it's hard to find an unbiased source, but like, I would dare say it exists. At least it approaches the asymptote of such unbiasedness. Well, you can't eliminate it completely, so we can only approach the asymptote. All right, little calculus humor, if we can call that humor. Okay, so I feel like I'm delaying here. We were talking about somebody's issues, and here I am making a little bit lighter. Okay, prophecy ruins authority. Man. Whoever this is just like, it's such a heavy weight that this person carries from somebody in their life. Okay, prophecy ruins authority figure. And maybe like other people have said that to them. It's kind of like echoed this tape that's playing in this person's head, is that you're just going to ruin anything that you start. It's like you're just going to destroy it. Okay, so that's what's happening in somebody's mind. Is that fear that's been implanted in them. Never mind the intentions. The outcome is pretty clear here of the effect it's had. I mean, maybe we can look at the intentions, but this person is like afraid of that they're going to ruin like anything that they try. And it's like left this person feeling just like I'm just seeing like a lion with a thorn in its paw. You know, and you never got the whole thorn out. It's like you never quite recovered this sense of being whole and being able to walk around and just, you know, feel like you could just trust yourself to make the right choices for yourself, because there was always this kind of like background thing telling you, I get it. When I was a freshman in college, the first time I went, I was like wanting to take all these artistic classes, theater, singing, you know, things like that. And somebody in my life, and I think that they'd probably say differently now, perhaps, at this point, but at the time they said, you need to get a practical degree and a good job. So it was very much about like the Capricorn, which is my South Node. It's like, and you know, I can't measure the effect that that had on me, but I know that I felt really discouraged, and I didn't even end up making it through that semester for other reasons, but you know, everything's connected. And so, you know, that's a really disempowering thing when somebody's speaking over your life that way. Think about that. Who speaks over your life? Who's allowed to speak over your life and tell you who you are and what you're going to be? Who's allowed to cast onto you? Because you know what that's what that is. It's casting onto you. It's words are powerful. Words are what spells are made of. So pay attention to who's casting on you. Who do you feel is chipping away at your sense of foundation and your sense of self and of being able to trust yourself? Who does that? It can be very subtle or it can be pretty blatant. What does this person need to know? This person just feels so difficult. And this person is feeling like they're hiding, but this is why they have something that they're clinging to. Well, whether clinging to, it makes it sound like you're in the ocean. You're just like, holding on to a life raft. Okay, this person is something from the past, consciously or not, has a sort of, you know, hold on them. It keeps them from wanting to pursue actions that they might like to take. Okay, it's like this voice, like this tape always playing in this person's ear. And so, for whomever is watching, all right, what do we need to know? Mind. We are talking about the mind, aren't we? Yeah. Like, what's going on in the mind? And also the realization here and the remembrance that we are not our thoughts. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who needs a constant reminder of that. We are not our thoughts. I am not my thoughts. I am not who I think myself to be. Beyond illusion. I am still figuring out exactly who I'm becoming, and it's like you're seeing somebody here is seeing beyond the illusion. Maybe the way that some system or some person or some whatever has controlled kind of like how their mind sees the world, like how it's like viewing different things. They're kind of like, whoa, my mind has been really expanded here. And so somebody here is beyond the illusions that have been cast. Because something from the past cast these illusions, and it's kind of like, well, what do I do with all this energy then? If you're telling me I shouldn't be using it. If you're telling me that this part of myself doesn't fit into society, or that this part of myself can't make me money, or that this part of myself is like too weird and I should like, you know, what is that about? So this person, I'm getting that whoever this authority figure is, they could sort of vacillate between being like, well, you know what's best for your life, and I just want you to be happy. Yeah, they vacillate between that and being like, you're gonna ruin your life, and like instilling fear. So it's what you call a inconsistent reward system. So the person cannot predict when they're going to get a reward. So I'm getting that this could be manipulative, somebody instilling fear, but then also being like trying to give this person the illusion that they have these choices. Oh, this person does have choices, but it's just like this other person's like doesn't want to come off as controlling. Who is this person who doesn't want to come off as controlling? Like this authority figure. Who is this? Dare we ask? The Four of Swords. Who's this authority figure? The Five of Pentacles. The Emperor. So there's somebody who's like casting over your life. Four of Swords, Five of Pentacles, the Emperor, for who this person is. The Four of Wands. Hold up. What happened here? Please, what happened here? What's that? The Hanged Man with the Two of Pentacles. Goodness sakes. Who is this person? To my collective. The Eight of Swords. Who's this person? The Knight of Swords. Okay, so this person here, it feels like you're not talking to this person, whoever they are. You could have closed out a chapter or like sort of abandoned the situation. Who is this? The Emperor, the Four of Wands? Is this somebody that you worked with? Okay, that's just coming out. Worked for, maybe at their house. Is this somebody that you had a relationship with? Somebody that you are consistently and stably staying away from, but who wants to talk to you, who wants to get you trapped. This person feels trapped. The Emperor. So this person is, this person, it's like what I said in the last reading about somebody knocking at your door, but they don't realize it's concrete. And it sure ain't Jesus knocking at your door, I'll tell you that. I should close my shade. I guess I'm on display. Huh. The Emperor. How would you know who this is? I'm getting like a sort of vague energy. Maybe we're not meant to know who, like more of who this is. Maybe it's like different for each of you, but is there anything else you can tell us about who this is? Who cast this? Maybe it was a father figure, something like that. The Emperor. Yeah, like the King of Cups. Maybe a father figure. Somebody cast fear over your life. Oh, gosh. Do I ever understand? I just told you about my college experience, and that's like the frickin'... That is like the... what do they call it? That's just the tip of the iceberg. So, not a victim, but like I've worked through a lot of this already, but I like know how this feels. So there's somebody here who is in a position of authority, who cast fear on your life. This person could have a strong Mars influence in their birth chart, since I have both the Emperor and the King of Cups here. But it's like you are on the outs with this person still. Whatever that means. Like you're not really sure how you feel about their worldview, or like I don't know, it's like an uncomfortable situation, however that is for you. Male, female does not matter, okay? This is why am I scratching at myself? Like it's uncomfortable, okay? It's uncomfortable. So somebody put some ideas in somebody's head, and we're seeing beyond the illusion. Is there anything else we need to talk about, or is this all the message that Spirit wants me to deliver? I just get that somebody's alarm system is easily triggered, okay? Like you're feeling your sense of danger. I get it. I'm Danger Cat. Hello. Nice to meet you. So your fight or flight, which serves you in a certain respect, but also it's like, it feels like it's just really hard to just be in the world and feel like you can be yourself. Anything else? My stomach seconds that. Okay, new vision. You have a new vision. Look at that, Sagittarius, the Archer. Doesn't that kind of look like, I don't know what the correlation X, 10, 11, 12, is Sagittarius 12 or what? I mean, Temperance, right? This is a beautiful card. A new vision. You have a new vision. You like the new vision because the old one is like depressing, let's be honest. Intensity. And there's an intensity to it. I feel that. I feel like this energy coming through of just like, I gotta do the thing. You've got a new vision, going after it with intensity, painting with all the colors of the wind. Yeah, I didn't really go into that song so much during the last reading, but the colors of the wind. Vanessa Williams is great, but I personally like the version from the movie best. So yeah, there's something about like being a guide and like opening your eyes to the beauty in the world. Okay, getting back to things that are more natural, that feel more natural to you. Like watching the neighbors and experiencing the intensity of experiencing totality. Yeah. And, you know, for some of you, I just want to let you know that if there are people out there who don't respond to you in the way that you would prefer when you feel like you're being a little bit out there, that is just because you do have this energy of totality. It's like you're a lot. You are all these different colors. You are. You're all those different colors. And you're meant to paint with them. You wouldn't have been given them if that wasn't the case. Okay. Immediately my brain goes looking for exceptions. I'm like, just focus. Okay, so yeah, we're really working through specific trigger points. It feels like. And let's see, where is this taking us? This new vision, this intensity, experiencing. What is this new vision? Spirit just wants so badly for whoever this is for to like have the experience of releasing these burdens that they might not even know they're carrying, of who they feel like they need to be. And who they will now experience themselves to be, having freed themselves from. From a life that was cast. From a life that was like. From a life that was cast to be one certain way. From a life that we loved some parts of, but that did not love some parts of us, necessarily. But I feel like, letting go of ordinariness, I feel like some of you are really preparing to start enforcing who you know yourself to be. Okay? It's like, this is who I am. Okay? Deal with it. Not that you have to be mean or anything, but like, listen. Say what you want about your intentions, but it's like you're telling this person, I see the way you tell me that it's my life and I'm free to do whatever, but I also see the way that you are causing intense amount of fear and like angst within me if I don't do what you want. Like, I see what you're doing here. You can tell me, say what you want, but I see the truth of what the effect of this is on my life. It's like, I see you, I see beyond the illusion, and I'm not here to be controlled. So, that's what I have for you. I'm sending you love. I'll see you again soon. Bye.